Hello, it's me again, Mother Fairy from Encantia, and today we're gonna make some metal wire charms and brooches, more like a brooch, something like that, or pin. So as you can see, I made one already, and still about to be cropped from the main line. So as you can see, this is a very delicate process, especially when you're doing with metalware. So make sure also to improve your efficiency, buy a metal wire that's easy to bend, and it doesn't take long, or it doesn't take a lot of force for you to create something with it. So as you can see, I am creating some more petals for my brooch. The way I'm doing it is I'm basically curling the metal wires into these tiny petals. Right now I'm gonna make a new brooch for you to see on how I actually create the starting base for my brooches. So you make a small curl like that. Then you make sure that the pointed end is actually hidden so that it doesn't, tear your skin or someone else's skin when being worn. Especially if you're trying to make it as a necklace brooch. So as you can see, I'm creating more curls just to create more volume on the centerpiece, on the center part. It's very easy to bend these metalware because it's really flexible, and you don't need to apply a lot of force for it. It's kind of like, let's say, almost like bending perhaps a rubber band. Well, a bit harder than a rubber band, so that's actually how doable this one is. It's really flexible. You can actually get these metal wires at select shops. So basically you just need to ask for metal wire that's used for charms or for accessories, and then they'll actually give you the right metal wire for that, because there's a lot of metal wires, and there are metal wires that's really hard to bend. So now as you can see, I've made enough curls, and now I'm creating the outer curls for the centerpiece, starting to make the brooch come alive. So as you can see, I'm using my hand for this part because it's really easy to bend and curl. So there we go. So it almost looks like kind of a flower. But I'm going to make this brooch like a half crown. So basically that kind of looks like the half of a flower on the top part, and then the bottom part that will kind of look like a, alright, could that kind of look like just a base, something like base, really nice base. But watch and then see how I actually do it. Make sure to actually lock the curls that you've made, because if you do not lock these curls, see, it can easily move out of place. So you really need to make sure that you actually lock these curls. It's either you can use a mini wire, a bracelet wire, to lock the from the little holes, or you can actually just use this one if you're really let's say very careful. You can actually just use the metal wire as well for the lock. Just need to roll it around some parts, and then yep. So as you can see, now I'm making bigger curls, I'm gonna make some bigger curls for these, and then there, starting to actually take shape of the brooch that I want to make. And then now you see that these mini petal-like curls are actually grouped next to each other, so they kind of look like a brooch petals. So there you go. Like I said, just need to make sure that it's properly locked, because when you do not lock it properly, it's easy to move out of place. There. Now I crop the other end, and then I'm finishing the locking part, making sure that all that I have put in place will be locked tight and it will not easily move. So you can actually do your own way of locking it. Just make sure that when you do it so, it doesn't easily get removed from the spot that you want these curves or curls to be in. There you go. And like the other one, make sure that the pointy part is actually hidden or hidden away, or making sure that it actually is not easily a spot where it's easily gonna scrape the skin off someone. So there we go. The brooch is finished, and then I actually made another brooch earlier. It's a heart, small heart. Now you can actually use it as a necklace brooch as well. You can actually put it on there on your chest. You can actually also turn it into earrings. The thing about metal wire is it's really flexible and versatile. You can actually do a lot of things about it. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like the way that I actually made those brooches. This one for today, then this one that I made earlier, and then this one that I made earlier as well. It's a heart one. And yep, see you. So I actually made this sculpture. This is called Tammy. She is a feline, and yes, well, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. Encantia.